welcome to another episode of Porsha and Friends. I got my good friend Kenneth here with me. Well, a lot of stuff has happened recently in the news. Let's talk about this Nolan Wells case. This case has been a shithole. I mean, they found his body dead on Horn Island. He was face down. They said, and then the parents wanted an investigation to see why the cell phone records were deleted and why his friends lawyered up. Those are some of the questions which are totally unanswered. And yeah, so let me get your viewpoints on that.
Well, it's Mississippi. I mean, I'm sorry. Say what you want. Mississippi still is the same place. I mean, this goes all the way back to Emmett Till. And again, if those are really his friends, to what you just said, why are you lawyering up? I mean, if you why didn't y'all even contact his parents saying Nolan's missing?
I know. I know.
Yeah, because even when, I mean, I've been watching a lot of reports. I mean, now people are coming out feeling that, a lot of the YouTubers are just trying to profit off of this. I mean, it's a story. I mean, because
I mean,
how long
a lot of them are. A lot of YouTubers are kind of scammy on that.
I mean, I'll just say I hear you, but when I do say, well, I know there's only a couple of people that I follow on it, and of course, it's all speculation. Of course, people always want to say, well, you got to wait for the facts to come out. I don't trust the police. I don't trust them.
Yeah, I don't trust them either.
I don't trust them. You know, whereas they like to call people online these internet sleuths, I'm not saying, they have the facts, but a lot of things just don't seem right. And again, if they were really his friends, why didn't y'all tell his parents? Even when the father went to go get the phone, they were acting, almost like, oh, we don't know. And because they tracked the phone to where it was. And then they come out and get the phone.
Why did they have to? Why did the parents need to track his phone? I mean, why didn't the friends come back and give him the phone?
Yeah, because the father then felt, see, you lied to me. You told me you didn't have it. Now you have it. So it's a lot. And then, people trying to attack the mother, and stuff, or just trying to feel like they're trying to profit just because they have, and again, I'm just gonna mention his name because he talks about him a lot because he's always going at people. How a lot of people always want to attack Ben Crump. Ben Crump is he's not their, if you want to say, their main counsel, but he is, a voice for the family. And they feel like he's an ambulance chaser, and I don't feel that. To me, you need, as much as people say what you want to say about Al Sharpton, they're going to bring, visibility to this case.
I mean, Al Sharpton is kind of he's a race hustler. I mean, like, he really is. I mean, I would want him.
Yeah, but why do you feel he's a race hustler? See, again, I don't like when people use that word. Why do you feel he's a race hustler? Don't you think his notoriety brings visibility to this case?
Well, his notoriety brings visibility to the case, but if if they didn't need to involve him in this case.
Yeah, but see, again, as much as people are attacking, in the media, Al Sharpton, or have critics of Ben Crump, the family reached out to them. See, I feel like if the family reaches out to them, everybody else got to shut up because the family asked them.
I mean, like, if like I were like if I went missing, I wouldn't want Al Sharpton.
No,
to...
and you know what? You do have a lot of people like that, and you know what? I respect that. If you, again, I ain't gonna lie. I see, again, of course, Al has let's just call it now, as years have gone on, because I remember Al growing up, you know, and let's just say things coming about him being an informant or whatever. I mean, I know me. If I want, yes, I know if something happened to a family member of mine. Hey, I'm getting Al involved. I'm sorry. I like the energy Al bring.
I mean, having someone on the case like what's his name, Ben Crump.
Mm-hmm.
I think he is a good person for visibility.
Well,
I
yeah,
didn't think they needed Al Sharpton, but okay, he's part of it. But the kid's friends loaded up.
well, yeah, and
And,
see that looks suspicious if you have nothing to hide, or why are you look? It just seems suspicious, and then like I said, just so many holes in it. And then we now hear the audio. I mean, I know another channel I listen to, what called Hype News. They did come back with their last video, just talking about the video as far as like maybe things we're hearing. But again, it does, like when they're saying, "Damn it, Bart." I mean, what did he choke him? I mean, because here we find out the autopsy, he's missing his throat. I mean, it
I
is.
mean,
It's
I think it's all suspicious, and um, I don't think at the end of the day they're gonna find. I think they're gonna cover it up.
Yeah, but see, then that's horrible because then I look at the police that do y'all solve anything?
Yeah, I'd be like, um, me and me and my friend Luigi were um, arguing about this with Duchess. We had this conversation,
Okay.
and he was totally well. He is biased because he's white, but I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know.
But okay. Stop right there. You're saying he's biased because he's white, where black people will always be accused of, "Oh, why are you injecting race? Why are you injecting race?" I'm sorry. You see, and this is the thing that does bother me about people who want to erase history. We only want to talk about the good of America. Or, oh, that was a long time ago. No, they always say to know where you're going, you need to know where you've been. And we still have not fixed race. And the way Mississippi likes their black people docile and don't say nothing.
And did you see that? Did you see that that black coon Officer Tatum
I mean,
going
I
and
did. I
interviewing?
you know I didn't watch the. I didn't watch like I'll say his video, but I did see other creators. Highlight it. And again, he's an ass. He's a white ass kisser.
Yeah, but he's married to a white woman as well. I mean, like he thinks. Well, some people think they are white when they're not actually white. They see a white person in the mirror, or they want to see a white person in the mirror so badly.
Well,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
I mean, I'll hear you on that. I mean, if you want to get into the whole, again, like who you like, date who you want to date, be who you want to be with. But at the end of the day, if you're a black man and you're married to or dating a white person, and vice versa, and even if it's a woman, married to or dating, at the end of the day, you still black. I'm sorry. Even when I look at the children today, the the children are so far removed from, let's just say, the civil rights generation because we had a black president. They have white friends. It's no longer drinking at separate water fountains and stuff like that. I'm sorry. In this country, we are just American in name. There are different rules for black people and there are different rules for white people, and their rights are more protected than ours. Everything we've
Yeah,
gotten in
they
this
are.
country, everything we've gotten in this country, we had to fight for. It ain't like just because white people just said, "Oh, let's stop bothering the Negroes."
Yeah, I mean, like, um, for example, there's this one creator called Poetic Flacco, and
I've heard of
he
him. Yeah,
he
I did
comes
not watch any of his content. What is he saying?
okay, and he really has been on this Nolan Wells case, but going back over a year ago, he was really a Trump person, and
You
now he
think so?
wants to come out as a Democrat and be concerned with black people. But he was saying a year ago stuff about black people and very negative stuff about black people.
Well, see,
So
okay, no finish. I'm sorry.
I don't get I could only watch his content but from a skewed perspective, because I know where he's been. So I don't respect him where he has been or past. But like if someone said I was this way previously and this is the way I feel now, then I would respect that person and I would give that person the respect. But
Yeah, well,
if they
people are
don't do
allowed.
that, I'm
No,
not
people
gonna.
are allowed to change their perspectives. I mean, I'm not going to say that some people arrive at things, you
But
know.
some people change their perspective for a different reason. They want to get the black audience or draw them in.
Well, see, to me, to me, I just feel like don't make it a grift. You know, don't make it a grift
Yeah.
where, I feel like, okay, I believe people can change their perspective on things. They may have thought. Again, I always look at what's his name. I mean, I feel like we're talking about YouTubers now. What's his name? Amazing Lucas. Amazing Lucas was on that damn MAGA shit, years ago. But I did watch a video where he did say at one of these, I guess, gatherings or conventions or whatever they had, and just some of the stuff that, I guess they, were touting, he wasn't with it anymore. So
Okay. Yeah. I can respect someone who does that
yeah.
because they came out and said that, but I don't respect the person who grifts and they.
Well, yeah. Well, see, again, they always talk about if you want to make money in this political game, as a black person, be a conservative. Talk shit about your people. You can make loads of money. Like you mentioned, Officer Tatum, Candace Owen, and others like that. Oh, please, you can make a lot of money talking shit about your own people. Now, again, I'm not
Uh,
gonna say we don't got shit about us as black people, but again, you know what? You can say that about every other group.
but why did the white kids go to Officer Tatum and never speak to the mother? That is
No,
really
you're right. I'm like, why are y'all doing interviews? Y'all need to shut up. I mean,
yeah.
I feel like if your lawyers are like, why are you doing this? I mean, I get it. You may be trying to clear your name, but okay, to what you said, why didn't y'all go to the mother and father? Nolan's missing, you know, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
because it is very suspicious. And then I'm like, what happened to the Snapchats and what happened
yeah,
to the photos on the phone? The phone was like white.
yeah, and see, that's the thing that Officer Tatum was saying, because again, he doesn't believe, he just believes that okay, the Snapchat stuff was deleted, not the entire phone. But according to the family, they're saying well, now the family is saying that there's nothing on the phone.
Yeah, I'm like, I mean, that is very suspicious to me.
Yeah. So I mean it's a lot. I mean, of course, as much as we want to act like, oh, race doesn't play a part, oh, we're all the same. No, like I said a moment ago, we are just American in name. That's it. We are different. Don't give me that bullshit. Oh, I don't see color. I'm like, you got eyes, don't you? Don't give me that shit.
I, I well, what I said, which was incorrect, was I said all white people are racist, but I should say some white people are racist.
No, I
Yeah,
get what you're saying. No, I get what you're saying that out of emotion. Yeah, I'm not saying all white people are racist. All right, maybe 50% of them, but
yeah, 50%.
but
I would
um
think it'd be higher.
well, okay, but whatever. We don't really all know. But again,
Yeah, we don't really know.
but don't act like race is not going to get interjected. Like again, it's Mississippi. We know the history of Mississippi, and it's like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, like, so the last thing I could say on the Nolan Wells case is I hope that they find out what happened to him. I really do.
Yeah, I feel the same, and it's sad. Because I mean, say what you want to say about the parents. Okay, they're being on national media or whatever, and they're just trying to find out. I even think from like the third press conference they had the other day, where they even brought on other families that had similar things happen to their children like this in recent. So yeah, hopefully they do find out what happened.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about Tuskegee University's dress code, which they changed, where it bans bonnets, durags, bedroom shoes, and revealing clothing in public and shared spaces like classrooms, cafeterias. We're requiring students to arrive with professional business attire for official events. And there was a backlash on social media over that,
Yeah, I heard.
which I don't think there should be any backlash over that, because they want to prepare you for the business world.
Or just the
Um,
world in general. Just the world
yeah,
in
the world in
general.
general. And bonnets, do rags, and slippers are not.
I mean, they ain't appropriate even when I'm going out to the damn store and I see motherfuckers wearing damn, what do you call the bedroom pants? The pajama pants and the damn croc flop, those hard toe looking shoes. And no, I get it. People always want to use, oh, I want to be comfortable. No, to me, again, if this is respectability politics, then I'm with the respectability politics. I'm sorry. I am all about presentation. You know, to me, yes, I get where the school is talking about it, but even just in regular life, you don't wear that shit out into like damn normal regular public. I'm sorry. You
I
wear that
mean,
shit at home.
they there's another university which has already implemented this policy a long time ago. So I don't get why they're have backlash over that.
Well, again, I feel like and I'm talking about our group. I feel like some of us, yeah, again, a lot of people are hollering, oh, respectability politics, or oh, they'll even bring up how some people have said, when they went to college, they saw the white kids doing that. Again, I don't want to, approach life or approach things like, oh, well, you can't, well, they can do that, you can't do that, but that's the way it is in this country.
I mean, yeah, it
I mean,
is.
I don't like it either. Yes, should everybody? But again, at the same time, too, I'm still not. I'm still gonna say that stuff isn't appropriate, like to be going to class in, or or going to like social settings in. You wear
You
that
see,
shit back at your dorm.
you see white kids all the time wear shorts in the wintertime.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying. I'm not. No, but I'm just saying. Again, like I said, it's sad to say. Yes, should we all in this country, no matter what race you are, be treated the same and all that other stuff? But we're not. I'm sorry. And again, black parents have always had to tell their children. I know mine have told me we always got to be twice as better. We again, yeah, it is. It's almost like you said, like people say code switching. We always got to do that stuff.
Yeah, you're right. We
I
do.
mean, and I'm not saying you're not being who you are authentically. And yes, you should be able to dress down, but again, you don't be wearing that stuff in a professional environment. And if, like you said, they're trying to prepare you for the world, yes, it should become a habit already. You should be conditioned when I go to class. I mean, you know, even if you're wearing, a polo and some khakis, I mean, come professional or business casual.
I mean, I hate when I see the females wearing durags or bonnets. Um, because that looks so ghetto.
And again, well, see, again, we're always going to be attacked with being ghetto and stuff like
Well,
that.
it
Which,
looks ghetto. I
well, no,
mean, like,
I hear you. The only thing I'll just say, I hear you. But again, I just feel like, even when we go to the airports and stuff like that, and I see that. Oh, I mean, again, I get it. You know, I'm not against people going to the airport in a t-shirt and some sweats, but you know,
yeah,
but at the end of the day, again, I don't like the bonnet thing. I look at like that's nighttime wear, or that's what you wear at
yeah,
home.
it is nighttime wear, and I get what they're saying. Where don't come out in nighttime wear. What you should be coming out dressed appropriately.
Yeah, and yeah, you can wear that shit, the do rags and all that shit back at the dorm,
Yeah, exactly.
or in settings that it's like meant for y'all. Like if they're having like a campus event and it's like dressed down. Okay, you want to wear your bonnet and flip flops and shit, wear it there. But when you are conducting yourself, going to class and these settings that they're talking about, why can't you just respect them?
Exactly. Um, Now we're gonna talk about um, if you've been going on the internet anytime this past 2 weeks, you've had to see um, something about Mitch McConnell and him being dead. Um, and Republicans saying he's alive, he's signing bills and stuff like that. I don't believe that.
No, I don't either. I'm like,
I believe
I
he's
want to say,
dead, and they want to
let
hide
me
it.
call him. Let me FaceTime him.
I believe he's dead. I mean, like,
Y'all are
I
just trying to hold on to that seat at all costs.
I know, and even someone, even a big, what what state is he in again?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. A big Kentucky newspaper wrote his obituary, and then they pulled his obituary. I'm like, I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
let CNN or one of them go up there with their cameras. Let us see him.
I know because they fake these AI photos,
Of course, yeah. I mean,
and they
even though
want.
one was funny, one was like a cardboard cutout, and they showed him sitting in the bed.
I mean, like the man is dead.
I mean,
I mean, like I get that you don't want to lose a seed, but wouldn't it be would it be fair to put someone else in the seat? I
yeah, but
mean,
see again, I think well, see again, the governor is a Democrat, so he would most likely put a Democrat.
no, they can have a special election.
Okay, well, a special election, but okay, but even still, yeah, the Republic. Okay, okay, you're saying that. Okay, I thought okay, I guess every state is different, but I know like the in some states the governor can appoint somebody, like okay with Lindsey Graham, they um they have his sister finishing his term because I believe um South Carolina is the governor is Republican, so they have his sister finishing out his term. So I get okay, every state is different, but yes, but with the way the Republican Party is in, just their poll numbers are horrible with the public. Yeah, they're probably scared that they gonna lose, this seat.
I get that, but he needs to be transparent with the American
Well,
people.
yeah, well, please, they please that party is they're so full of it and they're big liars.
I know. And then, uh, and did you see Trump's? You see how Trump turned on Nicki Minaj?
I did it. I don't know. You know, when I saw your you know, the what we were going to be covering, you know, I was wondering, were you going to show any videos or anything?
No, I don't have any video today, but
Well, what did she say? Well, what did he say? You know, about her?
let me let me pull this up. Oh yeah, he said he said, let me see. Okay. Nicki Minaj became the subject of one of Trump's jokes Friday, July 24th, during the White House Correspondents Associated dinner.
They had the second correspondence dinner already.
I guess so.
Because I know after that, you know, but you know that what the let's just say the threat on his life with that guy. I know
Yeah,
they
they
said
had a
they were gonna.
second one.
They
This is a
did. Oh well,
second.
see again. That shows how much. Again, when I don't pay attention to a lot of stuff when I see his name. I mean, the only way I catch anything that he's doing is if I'm watching, you know, outlets like Roland Martin or Don Lemon.
Okay. This is at the Waldorf Astoria in Washington, D.C. President Donald Trump took the podium to roast Hollywood and the media, including the rapper, while joking about organization April's gala, which was cut short after gunmen breached the security and opened fire. After hearing the gunshots, many people yelled, "Get down," which caused Nicki Minaj to start twerking, was what Trump said. Can you believe it? She's the only one who really understood what that meant. And,
Where's the punchline?
well, I mean, there's no punchline.
I mean, well that was supposed to be funny.
And his weird sense of humor, yeah. I mean, um, so she was kind of upset by
Boy,
that.
she was salty over. Did she say anything? Cause he'll deport her ass.
No, she just tweeted the Chucky emojis, and, and she's like, she had Chucky rolling her eyes.
Okay,
I
yeah,
mean, like,
cause she know she ain't. But see again, like a lot of people, what's the saying people always say? You know, she was a tool. You know, and they when you're no more use to them, they get rid of their tools.
I I know, and like, look at what's that guy's name? The doctor. What's his name again? Ben Carson.
Well, yeah, well that he was in his last administration, but again, yeah, to the same thing. Yeah, I mean, they will use you for what they need you for, and then when they don't need you anymore, all right, get out of here.
I mean, like, yeah. I mean, it's very sad that she turned MAGA.
Yeah, I mean, all because you know what the whole thing with you know, what trans LGBT and stuff like that, where that's a lot of your fan base, Nikki.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of her fan base.
Yeah, and then you want to, you know, disrespect people. I mean, again, like I said, even when people, you know, that those stupid arguments, oh, your child's gonna go to school a boy and come home a girl. That's not how it works, motherfucker.
Yeah,
These
it's not.
schools, yeah, these schools just can't give your kids these drugs. They need parental consent, so stop it.
Yeah, I mean, like, for in order to become trans, you just don't say you're a girl one day and you're a boy the next. You gotta really,
Yeah, but even if you do, okay, you know, you say that, but again, I'm talking about any type of surgery or hormones and all that other stuff. If you're a kid, you know, a teenager, it has to be parental consent. If you're underage,
yeah, it has to be parental consent,
yeah,
but
and the way they
they
were
gotta go
making a
through
big,
therapy. They gotta go through
yeah,
therapy to prove that they are.
yeah. So you know, for them,
It's
you
just
know,
not an overnight process like that.
yeah. So you know, for the right wing to make it like, oh, it's just you know, like, oh, you know, like I said, they're gonna go to school a boy and then come home a girl. That's not how it works, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's really not. Uh,
Yeah, but see again, when they always want to talk about he likes to talk about low IQ people. Well, shit, you need to talk to your base because they're low IQ. They believe anything you say.
Okay. Thank you for
Yeah,
watching
but
another episode of Porsha and Friends. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.